Thank you. So it's just so I'm very clear on that, the $135 million, or whatever it was, $135 million, is just the allocation for the South District. Is that correct?
No.
Or is that the whole?
No, that's the whole.
That's right.
That's the balance for the whole city at the end of 2011.
So what I was asking was what was the breakdown of that? What was the citywide? And what, so is it approximately, like, how does that work? What are the numbers?
So I'd have to bring, I don't have that breakdown with me today. I'd have to bring it forward.
No problem. I thought that we had it by now. That's okay. No. It's no problem. So the 135 million is the entire kit and caboodle for everybody, central and by community council. Is that correct?
And including money for park development that's already committed in the capital budget.
That's right. And am I correct that the purpose of Section 42 under the Planning Act is to provide for parkland in the vicinity of the development that is paying for that, either in lieu to get something nearby or as a park dedication? Isn't that what the purpose of 42 is?
Well, the purpose of 42 would be could be met by on a citywide basis, but the policy that was passed by council does what you were saying.
No, sorry. Under Section 42, would you tell the members of council what is the purpose of Section 42?
To purchase or develop parkland in the city.
2,000 miles away, 200 miles away, 150 miles away, 3 miles away, or within the vicinity of, I'm not arguing whether we should have a policy that does a fair share, which we already do. My question is, what is the actual purpose of why you raise money for parkland dedication? Is it so that somewhere 30 miles away or 20 miles away that you can get a piece of land?
Our policy puts it into the 4 districts in order to have
I understand
money
the fair
available close
distribution.
by.
I do understand the fair
Planning
distribution.
Act doesn't specifically say anything about using parkland cash in lieu adjacent or nearby. There's nothing in the Planning Act that, if I recall correctly, that says anything about that.
So then why would you have to provide the parkland if you don't do cash in lieu? Under the Planning Act. Isn't there a requirement for green space under the Planning Act that's outside 42?
Okay, we're going fairly in-depth in the Planning Act, and,
yes.
and perhaps legal may wish to comment.
Fair
but my understanding is that it's council's decision whether or not to take park or cash in lieu, and it's city staff's responsibility to put forward that recommendation to you,
right? And
you get to decide.
But if, for example, I had a development in the downtown core and a developer said, I will give you a piece of land in Rexdale, would that fulfill their obligations under the Planning Act? I believe not, but maybe you're right. I don't know. Do you know?
There was a report to council through, I believe, Government Management Committee a number of years ago that said that we would not be setting up a system where people can get off-site parkland credits. So development in one area, park in a completely different area.
Correct, yes. So development in one area or park in another area is verboten.
Council's policy is not to do that.
Correct, thank you.